Hello friends, thank you for being here. This is the Existentialist. I'm OJ. This channel features videos on mental health, self-improvement and self-realization. This series is about improving and forming habits and habit hacking. This video is called The Key to Good Mood. And you probably already know this. The key to good mood is good habits. And today we're going to talk about the most basics, which is good food, good sleep, and good activity. This is something that probably all of us know very well already, and still so many of us falter on the basics. I would say whenever things go down, whenever your mood seems to be going downhill, just check for your habits. Am I following the right basics? And many of the times that just fixes things and makes us feel better. Personally, having good habits has really helped me with my journey through rehabilitation, through mood stability and wellness, feeling great from feeling terrible some time ago. So let's get into the basics. Good food. We all know what good food is. Basically avoiding junk, avoiding sugar, not having too many carbs, and making sure we get enough protein. Making sure that we're not eating highly processed food and trying to eat food that is natural and alive, because our bodies are alive and we need to nourish it and make it keep going, increase the aliveness of our body and avoid it from getting dead. So avoid having dead food and have alive food instead. Very simple, right? Also keep hydrated, have a lot of water throughout the day. One very important thing I would say is to avoid stimulants, because stimulants really get your mood up and down to the point where we start depending on them, and then our baseline mood goes down, and then we depend on those stimulants. So they include things like coffee and tea, even sugar, smoking, and alcohol as well. We want to limit alcohol, because ultimately it is temporarily poisoning our body, and our body cells, our liver does have to fight against it. Moving on to the next one, it is good sleep. And I think this is the one where most of us compromise on, and really it is such a shame, because the body really needs the sleep to re-energize, to have a proper shutdown before it can restart. And many of us are just switched on the whole time. We don't give our body enough rest. So the ideal requirement is 7 to 9 hours. I think a lot of us know that. And personally, I require at least 8 hours of sleep, maybe 8.5 hours a day. But many of us just, in the way of trying to optimize our time and be productive and get things done, we end up sleeping 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours. It's really not good. It's not an achievement to be able to sleep less. And make sure you're giving yourself enough sleep, uninterrupted, not having breaks in between, as well as having it during good hours. So it doesn't have to be like super early, like waking up 5 in the morning. It's okay to wake up later, but make sure to have constant timings and decent timings. Moving on to the final one, good activity. This is something that I used to struggle for a lot. I used to not be active, I used to be lazy, but really the body needs the movement, the body needs to kind of exert itself and expend the energy to feel re-energized. So activity can be in any form. The moderate to high intensity activity can be in the form of dancing, running, biking, swimming, exercise, yoga. There are so many different ways of finding your own way of exercising and moving your body. It doesn't have to be too many times. It can just be maybe 2, 3, 4 times a week. You don't have to push yourself, and you would know what is optimum for you and when you feel good. But on a day-to-day basis, do make sure to have a little bit of activity, some walking. These days it's so easy to track things because of having apps and smartwatches, things like that, that can help you track your steps every day. I'm lucky to be able to inspire so many of my friends by sharing my running stories and how many kilometers I did, and you would find that doing it makes you feel good and inspires others as well. So I hope this works out for you. It's helpful to you as well as people around you. There it is then, the basics: good food, good sleep, good activity. I hope you liked this video and found it useful. If you did, please share it with somebody who might benefit from it as well. And please do subscribe to the channel. It will help me reach more people as well as make sure that you are able to catch all the videos. Thank you so much for being here. Take care.